you in the car and it sound like a in it with a meal worth of cash. Like Bandicoot, we about to crash. No remorse.
It's the Clippers in the City of Angels for a little. Conference action here at the Staples Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And, of course, Emmanuel Quickly. It's a big day for him playing with his new Pacer teammates for the first time.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Yeah, no second guessing right now from Serge Ibaka with that, Jake.
Outside Warren. Pass to Sabonis. Driving inside. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He and his assistants are trying to figure out ways to run Paul George off of the three-point line. Coach said even though George is a good passer, he's an elite shooter. They'd rather force him into making plays for others. This is the kind of problem that a superstar presents every night. Kevin?
Thank you, David. To the middle. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Suggs. Inside. And Isaac throws it down.
Impressed with his decision-making in these sets. Isaac knows where to roll to after setting that screen.
Brogdon with it. Leonard picks him up. Back to Brogdon. Now, here's Sabonis. Clock at 6. A three from Warren. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Three-pointer.
Well, just working on extending that range. T.J. Warren in the offseason wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Now, here is Ibaka. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And Grant sends it back. And he recovers it. Here is Ibaka. 4-point game. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Indiana basketball.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brogdon outside. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stance for Los Angeles.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Left side, Ibaka. Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by Warren. And here's Brogdon from the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
Screen by Ibaka. Over to the left wing. Ibaka drawing the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Back to George. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And here's LeVert. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Brogdon wide open. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
The Clippers getting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
George with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Back to Brogdon. The three. And the three ball is good.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Pass to George. Launches it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
All right. Look who's coming on to the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
Hands it from downtown. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
On the wing, Lee. To the paint. Here's Lamb. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And it's Brown missing. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential.
TJ McConnell.
And they pick up 2. McConnell's got his first bucket in this one.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
They swipe it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Good on the shot. George has got 5.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal. And Nick Batum, he can kind of give you a bit of everything on the wing. A true jack of all trades.
It's interesting, GA, because that versatility is what got him a long-term contract to play in Charlotte for a number of years. And now coming full circle, he's back to that versatile play around other guys who are star players. That's what makes him so valuable to any club he plays with now.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And it's blocked by Brown. It's George on the wing and stolen by McConnell. He nails it, and we're tied up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Count it.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something extra.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Substitution.
Down low.
Jonathan.
Here's Bitadze. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. And the rejection by Ibaka.
When it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. A great sense for blocking shots.
Lamb with the ball. Leonard picks him up. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Clippers making a switch here. And Lamb drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Kennard. Isaac with the ball. Ibaka in the post. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
Driving to the basket. Outside, Lamb. Out to Lee. Back to Lamb. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Quickly. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Ibaka. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And defenses have to respect Ibaka's range. That's going to scramble them.
.29 seconds left in the first half. And he gets it back. The drive by Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Offline with his three. Lee outside. Itadze.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
The Pacers, 25.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Sinks that one from the post. George has got the first points of the second half here for the Clippers.
Paul George has such a deep bag on the offensive end, a polished scorer, and tough to keep him away from hot spots on the floor.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Outside, George. To the middle. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Ibaka. Isaac right side. Outside, George. No good from outside. Pacers trailed by 4.
Been interesting to watch the evolution of Serge Ibaka, just improving that shooting and that confidence to be a perimeter threat.
Now here's Isaac inside, and it's Leonard with the jam.
So difficult to stick with Leonard cutting off the pick and roll, one of his bread and butter moves.
And with Ibaka, he doesn't shoot a lot anymore, but he's still very efficient.
Well, I think, Kevin, that's what makes him an ideal fit with a team that has 2 star players or other guys who are going to draw attention away from Serge, can spot up on the weak side, get into a great offensive rhythm, and knock down shots.
Brogdon with it. Leonard picks him up. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
It's George on the wing. He's got 9. And Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor, swats that one out.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
To the paint. Stolen by Brogdon. Down low. It's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Pass to Harris. Back to George. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the middle. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Here's Brogdon. Gary Harris making his last shot. It's LeVert on the wing. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Now, here's Sabonis. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. 6 to shoot. The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Pass to LeVert. Over Suggs. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 5. Now, here's Kennard. He's covered by Warren. It's Brogdon on the wing. From outside the arc. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Into the lineup for your Clippers, Gary Harris.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to LeVert. No good on the three. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the basket by Harris.
Those are the kind of shots that Gary Harris has to let go. He's open.
And here is Grant. Sabonis inside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
All right.
Clippers lead by 8.
On to the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Harris. Come on.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pacers trail by 8. McConnell with it. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
So both teams making some changes here. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. We told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Out to Ibaka. Back to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Ibaka, no luck. Pacers trail by 9. Screen by Sabonis. Back to Grant. Now Brogdon. Here's Bitadze. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Isaac with the ball. Suggs in the corner. Isaac with the ball. Now defended by Warren. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
Outside Warren. Pass to Bitadze. Now Warren. Here's Bitadze. Defended by Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 11. Leonard looking over the floor. And Grant sends it back. They retain possession. Shots good by Kennard.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
A three ball. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Kennard's got 9 points here in the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Here's Brogdon after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their lunch.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And that one drops for him. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here's Williams after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. The screen from Brown. Bounce pass from Williams. In the corner, Kennard with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pacers trailed by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Leonard.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Here's Grant. Gary Harris making his last shot to the paint. Here's Bitadze. And it's blocked by Brown. And he gets it back. And here's Warren for 3. Good on the triple.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Right side, Williams. On the wing, Williams. The screen from Brown. Beyond the arc. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Batum. Back to Williams. Inside. Takes the 3. No good there. Grant outside. And the miss.
A good contest from Harris did not make that easy.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a